Hey, I'm Rich Markosian and this is Keeks, and we're going to show you how to grow awesome giant tomatoes right from your backyard garden. Come with us. You're about to enter into our sanctuary. This is where we grow probably about 20 pounds of tomatoes per week. But I've left a plant here. This is how a typical tomato plant grows. You notice it's kind of bushy, there's offshoots, there's a lot of little tiny tomatoes. I don't like little tomatoes, I like big tomatoes, and so does Keeks. So I'm gonna show you how to grow big tomatoes. All right, come over here. Now, this is my properly pruned, properly set up garden area where we have peppers, eggplant, and some of the best looking tomato plants you will find anywhere. And so how do I do this? This is called vertical gardening. This is a vertical growing technique where you can see the plants are all tied up with a string. I'll talk more about that in another episode, but look down here and you'll see that there are no sucker vines. There are no offshoot vines. It's just plant node and or fruit node and leaf node, and all the way up you've got nothing but tomatoes. So how do you properly prune? Let's look at the top of this tomato plant. You see how you've got the stem and you've got a leaf node. Growing at a 45-degree angle off of the stem is what's called a sucker. This little thing will suck nutrients out of your vine, and it could actually produce tomatoes. And a lot of people grow these off, but they're going to be small and dinky and they're not going to be good. So you look at the rest of these plants and you notice here at the top I've actually cut off the top of this plant because I want all the nutrients to go into growing these giant tomatoes. I don't want it to be growing more stem. So you cut off these things, these suckers, and you just have a stem and you just have leaves, and you end up with huge tomatoes. These are still green and growing and they're already giant. If you come down to this is an heirloom tomato. They're already big, and you're gonna have a lot more tomatoes out of your garden if you follow these techniques.